Let us join together in our opening invocation. As we gather here in this harbor of safety, we give thanks for fellowship and family. We ask for strength in all adversity and the inspiration to love and care for one another. Let our hearts be filled with peace and understanding, so that as we journey onwards, we pour out love and grace to others. We ask that our souls catch the wind of the Spirit, so that we may carry the promise of peace and joy to all the earth.
Hi there, everybody. A small but merry band of people. Welcome to Sundays at 5. Today we're going to be focusing on how we help each other and how that's incredibly important, essential to creating a beautiful world. And so we're going to start out with a music meditation, and then Frank's going to read the story called The Three Questions, and then we'll have a reflection, and so Lucas is going to sing What a Wonderful World. And as you listen to the story, because this will play in on the reflection, think about how we create a wonderful world by what we do for one another. And I think all of you will enjoy the story, which has got animals and turtles and pandas and somebody trying to work out how to help people. So if we can sit quietly and listen to the music. Oh, your prayer cards. I'm sorry. The prayer cards this week, we're going to write down a prayer about how we'd like to help people, the things we need help in doing. To be helpful to one another isn't always easy. And so the prayers today are about the people or the things in the world that we want to be particularly helpful about.
The Three Questions. There once was a boy named Nikolai who sometimes felt uncertain about the right way to act. I want to be a good person, he told his friends, but I don't always know the best way to do that. Nikolai's friends understood and they wanted to help him. If only I could find the answers to my 3 questions, Nikolai continued, then I would always know what to do. When is the best time to do things? Who is the most important one? What is the right thing to do? Nikolai's friends considered his first question. Then Sonia the heron spoke. To know the best time to do things, one must plan in advance, she said. Gogol, the monkey who had been rooting through some leaves to find something good to eat, said, you will know when to do things if you watch and pay close attention. Then Pushkin, the dog, who was just dozing off, rolled over and said, you can't pay attention to everything yourself. You need a pack to keep watch and help you decide when to do things. For example, Gogol, a coconut is about to fall on your head. Nikolai thought for a moment. Then he asked his second question. Who is the most important one? Those who are closest to heaven, said Sonia, circling up into the sky. Those who know how to heal the sick, said Gogol, stroking his bruised noggin. Those who make the rules, growled Pushkin. Nikolai thought some more. Then he asked the third question. What is the right thing to do? Flying, said Sonia. Having fun all the time, laughed Gogol. Fighting, barked Pushkin right away. Then the boy thought for a long while. He loved his friends. He knew they were all trying their best to help him answer his questions, but their answers didn't seem quite right. Then an idea came to him. I know, he thought. I will ask Leo the turtle. He has lived a very long time. Surely he will know the answers I'm looking for. Nikolai hiked high up into the mountains where the old turtle lived alone. When Nikolai arrived, he found Leo digging a garden. The turtle was old and digging was hard for him. I have 3 questions and I came to ask your help, Nikolai said. When is the best time to do things? Who is the most important one? What is the right thing to do? Leo listened carefully, but he only smiled. Then he went on with his digging. You must be tired, Nikolai said at last. Let me help you. The turtle gave him his shovel and thanked him. And because it was easier for a young boy to dig than it was for an old turtle, Nikolai kept on digging until the rows were finished. But just as he finished, the wind blew wildly and rain burst from darkened clouds. As they moved toward the cottage for shelter, Nikolai suddenly heard a cry for help. Running down the path, he found a panda whose leg had been injured by a fallen tree. Carefully, Nikolai carried her into Leo's house and made a splint for her leg with a stick of bamboo. The storm raged on, banging at the doors and windows. The panda woke up. Where am I, she said, and where is my child? The boy ran out of the cottage and down the path. The roar of the storm was deafening. Pushing against the howling wind and drenching rain, he ran further into the forest. There he found the panda's child, cold and shivering on the ground. The little panda was wet and scared, but alive. Nikolai carried her inside and made her warm and dry. Then he laid her in her mother's arms. Leo smiled when he saw what the boy had done. The next morning the sun was warm, birds sang, and all was well with the world. The panda's leg was healing nicely, and she thanked Nikolai for saving her and her baby from the storm. At that moment, Sonya, Gogol, and Pushkin arrived to make sure everyone was all right. Nikolai felt great peace within himself. He had wonderful friends, and he had saved the panda and her child. But he also felt disappointed. He still had not found the answers to his 3 questions. So he asked Leo one more time. The old turtle looked at the boy. "But your questions have been answered," he said. "They have?" asked the boy. "Yesterday, if you had not stayed to help me dig my garden, you wouldn't have heard the panda's cries for help in the storm. Therefore, the most important time was the time you spent digging the garden. The most important one at that moment was me, and the most important thing to do was to help me with my garden. Later, when you found the injured panda, the most important time was the time you spent mending her leg and saving her child. The most important ones were the panda and her baby. And the most important thing to do was to take care of them and make them safe." Remember then that there is only one important time, and that time is now. The most important one is always the one you are with, and the most important thing is to do good for the one who is standing at your side. For these, my dear boy, are the answers to what is most important in this world. This is why we are here.
How many of you liked that story? Did you like the story? What was your favorite part?
When he met all the animals.
When he met all the animals. Wasn't the turtle cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
And pandas.
And the pandas. And all of those people in that story needed a little bit of help. Have you ever needed help?
Yes.
Who here has needed help? Who here has had somebody help them and not been able to pay them back? Okay. Who here has helped somebody and felt better because they helped somebody? Okay, so you all know what Nikolai actually knew in this story. When he went to ask the turtle the answers to his questions, did the turtle tell him right away? No, he didn't. Why do you think he didn't tell him? Why?
To learn, and he knew the storm was going to happen, so he knew that was the right time for him to learn.
Absolutely, I think you're right. What else? Mags, you got an answer to that one?
So, maybe because, he would find out the answers by himself, and he didn't need the answers.
Exactly. Nikolai already knew the answers to those questions. He just didn't know he knew them. So the turtle, very wise, let him really work it out for himself. And that's a really important thing, because Nikolai knew it in his heart. He knew what to do. How many of you, sometimes people have to ask us for help. And we have to ask other people. But sometimes, most of the time, we know that we have to help people. And we don't just have to help people. We can help, what else can we help? Yeah.
We can help injured animals.
We can help injured animals. Wonderful. What else can we help? We can help plants. We can help, do we have to just help people we know? No, the little boy Nikolai didn't know the panda. He just went. So helping people, helping animals, helping our planet is the most important thing we do. And in a moment, Lucas is going to sing us a song about what the world looks like when we help each other. And I was thinking, and we're all going to say this prayer together at the end, and we say it at church most Sundays now. And this is a prayer, so I'm going to just go through it with you right now. But then when we do it at the end, think about it a little bit, because this is a prayer about the questions that Nikolai had and how we can do them every day of our lives. Because in helping people, we love them. In helping animals, we love them. In helping the planet, we love it. So because life is short and we don't have a lot of time, just the time we have right now, to gladden the hearts of those who walk the way with us. If we gladden their hearts, we're helping them with a smile, a celebration, being there for them when they're not feeling good. You know, taking care of your mom. If your mom's got a cold, don't you want to bring her a glass of water? Right. Huh? Or coffee.
And tea.
And tea. Excellent. Exactly. To gladden the hearts of those who walk the way with us. So, be swift to be kind. Right now. Make haste to love. Those are the things that we do to answer those questions for ourselves. And like Nikolai, I would bet everything I have that we know it in our hearts. So let's hear Lucas sing about what the world needs to look like. Should have done this when we were doing the music, but we got them. You want to read them or do you want me to? Okay. Yeah, got everybody's.
We all want to be as helpful as we can, and it's not always easy. Let's pray for encouragement to help someone or something in our family, neighborhood, or world. Let me be helpful too. I made a card for my friend Emmett. Mom, by putting away the dishes. My family, friends, and anyone in need. I want to make our world a better place and to help make a cure for diseases. The people protecting the other species with whom we share our planet. Those feeding people experiencing hunger and lack of a safe home.
The laugh keeps coming off. Sorry about that. When we share the bread, it's a symbol of how we share each other and how we help each other. And as we share today, let's keep that in mind. So if we could all say the blessing over the bread. Just as rain and snow fall from the heavens and return not again, but water the earth, bringing forth life and giving growth, seed for sowing and bread for eating. So is the love that flows through us, bringing us life and giving us growth. It will not return empty, but will break open our life as a gift for feeding others, just as we now break open this loaf of bread as a gift for feeding one another. So we're going to break it. Nice fresh bread. Sorry, Goody. Is anybody going to come up for bread? It's nice and fresh and good. You want a crusty part or a soft part? Okay, here you go. Crusty part or soft part? Okay. Who wants bread? Do you want a big piece? Good. How about you? Of course, Good wants a piece. She's gonna get one too. You're welcome. Soft part or crusty part? Huh? Okay, yeah, crusty's good. Here you go. Crusty or softer? Goody. Set. Paul Winston, eat your heart out. Okay, so as I said, let's take a look at this closing prayer and say it together and think of it as the encouragement that we need to do what Nikolai did and what all the great faith traditions and humanist traditions ask us to do. Life is short, and we do not have too much time to gladden the hearts of those who walk the way with us. So be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and may the blessing of the one who created us, redeemed us, and who walks always with us be with us and all those we love this day and always. Amen. Candle stuffers extraordinary. Acolytes in the making. Hey, Max. You want some more bread? Go and say hi. Huh? She turned 6 in November, at the end of November. Oh, I can turn this off.